And welcome back to Ultimate Recon Gaming, back with Marvel World Season 2 URG Series. We are back on Aquamarine from last season. This course looks familiar. I don't know if it's because it's last season or because we already did it this season with a different name. So anyways, here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. They're all off to an early start, 5 laps. And they're making their progress on the way down on the track. Chrissy in last as usual. Quick zigzags there as they go down the chute, down the lanes. Did someone just fall off? That's what that looked like. Maybe we've just been seeing that wrong. We'll recount the marbles when they start to hit the tower as Eli, Xavier, Johnny, Tommy, Christopher, Corby, Corbin, Chrissy. 1, 2, 3, 2. That is 8 marbles that are still remaining. Coming into the chute, though, will be... Oh, this is the one where they exploded. That's right, okay. We have Eli going to come out first, followed by Xavier, then Johnny, then Tommy. Actually, I gotta read from right to left for this one. So Eli, then Johnny and Xavier, Corbin, Corby, Tommy, Chrissy, Christopher. Current standings. Right to left because that's the pole position on the right side. And they're off for lap 205. Ooh, Xavier hitting the guardrail. That's not going to be good for him. The idea is if you can, be able to get in between that turn so you don't have to bounce off of it. Corby, for some reason, decided to take an outside lane there, setting him all the way back to 7th. He's getting fought, and he's almost fell it all the way to 8th, but not quite this time around. Chrissy will take 8th, though, after struggling to get onto the conveyor belt. We'll have Xavier, then Johnny, then Eli, followed by Tommy, followed by Corbin, followed by Christopher, Corby, Chrissy. No gaps in between. Tommy's trying to make a move for the edge, and so is Chrissy. I guess that's a strategy, I guess. I don't know. We will definitely see if that works in order to determine if it's actually reasonable to scoot over on the conveyor belt. If it would be beneficial or if it will not be. Just waiting from the climb. This is the one you have to be very slow and steady about because they will explode off the conveyor belt for some reason, as they will enter lap 3 of 5. Tommy and Chrissy managed to get all the way over on the conveyor belt. See if it makes much of a change at all. 3 ride, bringing the guardrail somewhat. Corbin went too far to the left, and that hurt him a little bit. You can see Tommy's able to hold on to that front pack after doing that. So it seems like it worked a little bit, and Chrissy's holding on to Corby a little bit. So maybe it did do something for them. Johnny making contention for second and takes it, but not for very long, as it looks like Eli will hold it. However, coming off the guardrail, Tommy will take third. As they serpentine down here. Oh, and Corbin's contrail is not working. It seems like if you come out of this spot, wherever you come out as coming into this corner, once you hit that corner and settle in, it seems about that's where you're going to finish at. Let's go ahead and fix his contrail that for some reason he did not have. We will have lap 4 here starting with Johnny in the lead. He's going to make himself all the way to the right. It's going to be very successful in that way because Tommy managed to get himself up to second with that, followed by Eli and Xavier. Corbin's going to do the same thing as he came off the guardrail the last lap, which set him back a little bit, followed by Christopher, Corby, and Chrissy, who looks like Christopher and Chrissy's going to come off that guardrail, and it's not going to be working very well. You guys learned from the previous lap. Oh, wait, I think well, no, you guys were behind him, so I don't understand. Tommy also trying to make his way over a little bit, but not too far this time. He's trying to maybe a different strategy for the beginning of lap 4, as positioning for this next lap. The positioning for this lap will benefit when it comes to the final lap next lap. And we're almost to the top, and here they go. Starting off with an early lead. Everyone escaping the guardrail so far. Christopher heading straight for it, and Chrissy will hit it as well. Ooh, it actually might have helped her. We'll see if it will. Ooh, Xavier making his way up to second after Eli tripping up. Ooh, Johnny had a crazy bounce there. That's not good. Tommy fighting second. Eli falling behind from the front of the pack. Tommy going for that contention, leaving Xavier behind. And Corby catching up to Eli. Johnny missing the conveyor, letting Tommy have it. They're all hugging that outside lane. That's where the guard is, the guardrail. Chrissy having a hard time struggling getting onto the conveyor as well. And it looks like Eli will be making himself to the right edge. Try to get that pole lane, so to speak. Tommy's now making his way over there too, and it looks like actually Eli's moving back towards the guardrail as if he thinks it's going to work better. I think we've proven that false by how Chrissy's falling behind as she's moving over to the pole side, and Tommy has moved himself all the way over there. He's tried that twice on that side, and it's improved himself every time. So I think that's the way to go, as we're going to see that these four were probably going to struggle to catch up, or maybe even finish, or end up behind any of these three after hitting that guardrail. And we're climbing up to start the last lap. And we'll need to get into position soon. And there they go. Bouncing off that guardrail. Coming off into the serpentine. Very equally spread apart except for Corby and Christopher. And there goes Tommy. Way ahead of the pack. Johnny in second, followed by Xavier so far. Eli fell all the way to fifth. Tommy will take first, followed by Johnny, followed by Xavier, followed by Corbin, and Eli, Christopher, Corby, Chrissy. See what happens when you allow yourself to misplace on that conveyor belt. Makes you lose. So you gotta be very careful on this course. Alright, as I total up the results here, just gonna need just a second. Okay, Tommy will now be having 55 points. Johnny will have 40 points. Xavier will now have an extra 6 to his 40, will be 46. Corbin will now have 39 points. Eli will now have 53 points. Christopher will now have 35. Corby will be sitting with 33, and Chrissy with 21. As far as lead changes, Johnny jumps up to 4th. And Tommy will take the lead back from Eli with a 2-point lead. There's 3 races left. There's no way for Chrissy to win at this point. However, she can still place on the podium. with a few DNFs from everyone else. So, thanks for watching, guys. Ultimate Recon Gaming, over and out. See you next race.